teams in a battle through a long regular season thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Bringing it out, it's Hussein. And he's brought down to the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteers offense has the football first here today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Wallace looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back. It's Allen. The pocket breaking down. Traveling for a sack.
A lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return.
Yeah.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the right side. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this 4th and short from the 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Blue Hens looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out.
Touchdown, Delaware. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce pick up the yardage on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And the Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking for a man deep in the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pop over the middle. It's Pryor. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still needing that option for a run. I think it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete on the crossing route. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short on the 20. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pryor. Touchdown. He couldn't stop him there.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was give him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double cover.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession had been an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Back to throw. It's Allen. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle, but first down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Vols will have first and 10 here.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Touchdown, Volunteers. They begin to fight back for this championship game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple.
is through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Sticking with the running game. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Set for the second quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Receivers now, empty backfield. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defense. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get...
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. The offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just a complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Hussein. Returner is blocked down. It's a start of the next drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back to throw. It's Allen. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. QB decides to keep it here. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up to 3rd and 1. The Volunteers hustle to the line and run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Run good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A completion makes it 2nd down. Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the catch. The Balls are looking to keep this drive going. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Hicks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face 3rd down and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Allen. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit
drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
The Blue Hens line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Delaware.
1st down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 on a 1st down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught quickly. And will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hussein. Solid job by the coverage team to bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they gain this possession here. Make something happen. They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. To throw, it's Allen. Took contact on the throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Delaware. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. Good coverage there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Start the third quarter here on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. from the 28-yard line. It's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Right down the middle. It's Pryor. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, with the league in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a point.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the Blue Hens will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big kick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Blue Hens come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Balls on the ground, they...
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Blue Hens pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. They don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Allen. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Spins away from defenders.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
What a catch! They bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Champion in this college football season. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Volunteers line up with a first and goal. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, not quite through. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And now the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The pass rush closing in. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. But he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. You got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Important second down play coming up. Grinding away with their running game. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Snags the quick throw. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Blue Hens. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And we're going to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They'll run it from the gun. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
That's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Street and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, I'm about to go to the 8. I'm about to go to the 8.